Hey guys, how are we doing? So welcome again to this week's Forex Forecast. So last week I predicted 5 currency pairs and what we're hoping to see happen on those pairs. And guess what? 4 out of the predictions that we had last week actually played out the same way we predicted last week. So I'm very much hopeful that this week is going to be an amazing week for trading again for us here at the Trade Academy and for every one of us joining us online, okay, for all our subscribers. So here is my analysis for the week. Now this week is starting off pretty very calm in the market. We don't have a lot of fundamental events coming up this week. Monday is pretty quiet. We have some GBP news coming up, which I don't really think will move the market a whole lot. But on Wednesday, we have the card BOC interest rate decision, which would definitely cause a lot of movement in the market. Okay, so you should definitely be watching out on any currency pair that has the card from Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, so Thursday, we're having initial jobless claims coming out on the USD, which would maybe pose a little threat to the market stability and volatility. That's a possibility. Okay, it might not happen, it might happen, who knows. It can go either ways. Okay, but however, that's just all for we have some news coming up on the euro, also on the USD on Friday, but however, they are not that it's not something that should trigger any form of anxiety in the market or something like that. Okay, so that said, let's jump into today's this week's analysis. Okay, so last week we predicted that the Euro GBP was going to go up, which didn't happen. It didn't happen, and it actually shot all the way down. It broke this support that we're looking forward to trade off over here. So we're hoping that this support right here was going to hold. This support right here was going to hold, but however, it broke through, shot through, and actually gave us this momentum all the way down. Okay, so this support that we are hoping gave us a false hope. It shot on a 1 hour time frame. You could see it's it was rejected on a 1 hour time frame. We're hoping to see the move continually keep pushing up, but that didn't happen. Okay, so however, this week I'm actually expecting that Euro GBP would actually keep towering all the way down. Okay, if you look at a weekly time frame, we still have a lot of space to the downside before we get to this support area right here. This support area, which was a resistance, it was a resistance here and is a support here. So this market will likely give us a push all the way down here before probably pushing up again. Okay, so for this week, I have a bearish bias on the Euro GBP. Okay. Now, remember that the trades I'm actually giving, some of the ideas I'm giving you, some of the forecasts I'm doing, these are just what will happen for the week. These are not ideas for swing trading. These are not ideas for positional trading where you stay in the market for a long time. These are majorly day trading ideas and also scalping ideas. So I'm not giving you this, I'm not doing this forecast for you to, I'm not forecasting that long into the future, like maybe something that will happen in 2 months, 3 months. This is just something that will definitely, that will likely play out within the week. Okay, so just so you know, so my analysis are not for positional traders, they're not for swing traders, majorly for day traders and scalpers. Okay, because I do this every single week. Okay, if it was a positional trading idea, I'll probably be doing it maybe once a month, but however, I do this every week. So just to let you know that my analysis are for for the week's trading, for your daily trading. Okay, so on the day, my daily bias on this is actually for this market to just keep towering down. Probably by the time the market opens, it will just keep headed all the way down. Okay, we've broke, sorry about that, let me delete this. Okay, let me give you some technical heads up for this market. Okay, so we had this market push from here, gave us this push, then gave us this push, then gave us a clear head and shoulders pattern here, then broke that pattern. I was hoping for a retest, but this happened so far. I was hoping that the market will actually retest this before going down, but that didn't happen. Okay, that didn't happen. So which is really unfortunate. Okay, but however, I'm looking for this market to still keep towering down. We've been able to break this low here. We've broke this low, and we also broke this low here, this low. So we broke this low here, this one here, and we also broke this one over here. Okay, so, and as you can see, it has retested this zone twice. It has retested this zone twice and has given us a very clean double top on the 4-hour time frame. So I'm actually looking that I'm actually hoping, and I think that should definitely happen, that once the market opens far from here, from the current position of this market, it will likely just tower, just keep towering downwards. Okay, so I'm actually very, very bearish on the euro GBP. Okay, so it's something you should actually look out for when the market actually opens. Okay, so now another currency pair I'm looking forward to trade off is the GBP USD. Now, if you look at a weekly time frame on the GBP USD, I told us last week that the Euro GBP was going to keep towering upwards towards the zone. This is where the market stopped last week, somewhere here. Let me mark it out on a daily time frame. So this was where I told you guys last week that this market will likely keep pushing all the way up. Okay, this was where the market was last week when I told you guys that this market would likely move all the way up. Okay, so, and guess what, it just keeps towering up. So this is where this market is likely headed. I marked this zone 1.2643 for you guys last week. I told you guys that this market is likely heading to this zone. This is the next possible resistance zone. It has broken this zone, this last zone over here. Okay, it's likely headed here. Okay, so but what I'll look out for right now, because it's with this momentum right here, I don't think it has the momentum to give us that power to just keep pushing upwards till we get to that zone. So what I'm looking for is on a 4-hour time frame, if I can get a retracement to my favorite Fibonacci levels, I would definitely love to trade this. Okay, let me do this on a daily time frame. I think it will give us, we'll see this better on a daily time frame. So if we get a retracement to, let's say, okay, let me just shape my face over here. I think it's not okay. So if I get a retracement from over here, from, let's say, from this zone, if I get a retracement down to the 38.2 to the 38, I might not be able to wait for the 50%. If I get a retracement to the 38.2 from here, if I get a retracement from here all the way down to this zone, I'll be willing to go in for a buy on this trade. Okay, so I'm actually very, very bullish on the GBP USD. Okay, so it's something that you should watch out for in your trading this week. It will likely happen sometime this week. Okay, so if you get a retracement to that 8.2 or the 50% retracement on the Fibonacci on a daily time frame, I'm definitely going in for a buy on the GBP USD. Okay, now for the euro card is another currency pair that I have my eyes on. Okay, but however, this is like this is the trickiest of the list I have for this week. Okay, because euro card is usually like really tricky. If you trade the euro card a lot, which I do, you find out that it's actually very tricky currency pair. The euro card, the euro CHF, those are really, really tricky pairs. Okay, but however, I do trade them profitably. Okay, so on the euro card, I'm actually still looking forward to this bullish trend actually continuing. Okay, because we had this zone over here, so as you can see over here, this zone over here was a support which turned resistance. Let me mark it out for you. So it was a support over here which became a resistance here and also a resistance here, and the market is back to that same zone. But from what I know about technical analysis and how these things actually work, this definitely looks like it's going to break out of this resistance. Now, if you look on a 4-hour time frame, it has given us the first bullish move into the zone, which was resisted over here, as we can see. But from my knowledge of how these things work, especially from what I can see right here on the on the daily time frame. It's just building this upward momentum all the way up. We had this bullish move all the way, and we had a push down this way. Let me mark this out so you can see this clearly. Oh my god, what is this? So we had this bullish move all the way up, then it pushed down, then give us another bullish move, then give us a lower low, then give us another higher high. Okay, from my pattern of trading, this chart pattern looks like a breakout pattern about to happen. This definitely looks like a breakout is about to happen right here. Okay, because if you look clearly, the bearish moves are not that strong enough. These are not like, I mean, see all the strength over here, and this is the only thing the sellers could do. And over here too, they couldn't even sustain a move all the way down. So the bulls are looking like they are still very much in this market. So I think a breakout is about to happen, right here. Okay, so once I get, and this is the next target, this is the next zone we're looking out for. Okay, if a breakout happens, this is where we are likely headed. This is 1.5016 zone. Okay, so it's something as I look forward to happening sometime within the week. So on a 4-hour time frame, if this support over here holds, if this support you're seeing here holds, if I get another bounce off this 1.4418 zone, I'm definitely going in for a buy. The only reason I might not buy this is if this comes in here and this support doesn't hold. If I see a break here and then let's say a retest of this formal zone right here, my bias might actually change. Okay, but if this support still holds on the 4-hour time frame sometime during the week, I'm definitely going in for a buy. Okay, so that's my bias on the USD card. Okay, so let's go over to, let me delete this. So let's go over to the next currency pair, which is the USD-CHF. The USD-CHF is another currency pair that I have my eyes on. Okay, so my bias for the USD-CHF is bearish. Okay, this market has just been grinding on a daily time frame, slowly grinding all the way down, breaking support, support becoming resistance from here over here. As you can see, this is just the pattern that has been happening on this. So I'm looking to continue that pattern, continue shorting that pattern all the way down. Okay, so it's back to a zone which is a formal support. So I'm looking, I'll be scaling down to a lower time frame and looking for entries, probably on a 4-hour time frame or on a 1-hour time frame when the market opens. Okay, so if you look at the 4-hour time frame, this is already looking like a very clean setup for a sell position. Okay, so it's something worth something worth going in for. Okay, so if you enter a trade, maybe put your stop loss somewhere above this last support. It is an opportunity for you to have like a 1:2 risk trade. That's if you're going to be entering this trade once the market opens, because it's already looking like a very clean setup. So this will probably be my first trade for the week. Okay, that's if we don't get maybe a very crazy price gap or something like that. Okay, so USD-CHF is looking good for a sell. Now if you want to better time your entries, okay, you might be willing to wait for this market to break this last support here and maybe give you an entry. This might probably be a better entry for you. If you allow this last support here to be broken and then the market retests to this zone, then you might actually get clean entries for yourself. That's if you're patient to wait for better entries. Okay, so it's totally up to you. It's totally up to your style of trading. Okay, so but this is actually I'm bearish on the USD-CHF. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, so I think maybe let's just do the USD card. I said I was going to show it, but because I did Euro card and it's a very much correlated pair to the USD card, I decided not to do it. But however, let me just give you my analysis on the USD card. Okay, now on the USD card, if you look, let's start from a weekly time frame. Now on the weekly time frame, you're already seeing that we had this. Let me draw this over here. This was the support, this was the last high, then it gave us a higher low, but it wasn't able to give us a higher high. Okay, we have a lower high here, so this market will likely break the supports here, give us something like this and all the way down. Okay, but this is like, of course, this will not happen in a week. Okay, this is on a weekly time frame. So but in short term, I'm still looking to go bearish on the USD card. Okay, this is the zone I'm actually looking for. It might happen, it might not happen. It's actually short term. The reason my bias is not that strong on USD card is because of what I'm saying on the Euro card. They are usually very, I don't know why they are that correlated, but sometimes they just tend to just do, sometimes, I mean, they just tend to behave alike. Okay, but on a short term, it's actually my bias for this is actually just to follow this trend, just push it all the way down to this zone right here. Okay, push it down to this zone right here. It might happen, it might not happen. Okay, so this is not a trading advice, this is just my bias, this is just my own analysis for the week. And I mean, of course, if you've been following this channel, I've been consistent. Every single week I make an analysis. At least 3-4 out of the 5 pairs I usually share with you guys all end on profit. Okay, and if you can check back my videos, check each and every week I do an analysis. At least sometimes, most times it's 4, but sometimes 3 out of 5 analysis I do for you guys here actually works out the same way I always say it should be. Okay, so if this is your first time on this channel, or if you even if it's not your first time but you're here to subscribe to my channel, I would love you to subscribe to this channel. I do this every single week. I do this analysis every single weekend, telling you what to expect on different pairs for your trading the following week. Okay, so that said, give this video a thumbs up and do well to share this video with your friends, and click the notification icon so that I do not get to miss out subsequent videos. So that said, cheers. I wish you all the best trading. I wish you have a wonderful trading week ahead. Have a wonderful time. Bye.